DAJA-lasers for computer operation tutorial. Plug the power cord into the machine. One end is plugged into the socket and the other end into the machine. Remove the field lens cover. Plug in the data cable and the other end is plugged into the machine. And USB on the computer. Turn on the power switch on the back of the machine, then turn on the emergency stop switch in front. Turn clockwise. Make the emergency stop switch protrude forward. The machine is turned on. The laser head will emit light. Insert the USB drive. Then open the folder on the computer. Click on the USB drive. Copy the S4 Pro compressed package on the USB drive. You can directly drag it to the desktop or other computer disks. Then unzip the compressed package. Open the compressed folder. Click Driver. First install the driver, then install the software. Click on the separate driver installer. Click Next. Click Finish. Then go back to S4 Pro. Click on Software. There are two files here. One is 110 by 110, and the other is 200 by 200. There are two software for the field lenses, and the parameters are also two. You need to use the corresponding software according to the field. Open the corresponding software according to the scene. The field of view on our machine is 110. Open the folder of 110 by 110. Double-click BSCL app Simple to open the software. Computer and machine. After the data cable is plugged in, the software will automatically connect to the machine. If the connection is not successful, BSCL will prompt that the device is not connected. It is recommended to check the machine or the computer's USB port. Click Settings. Click Language. Here you can change the language. Click OK. Each machine has different parameters. Please refer to the attached parameter table for the first use. Fill in the parameters in the software parameters F3. We press the F3 key on the keyboard. Check if the parameters here are consistent with the video. Laser control. Port. Other. Red. Click OK. Parameter table. Close the software. If it's a 200mm field lens, open the 200mm field lens software. Press the F3 key on the keyboard. Check if the parameters here are consistent with the video. Parameter table. Close the software. Let's create a desktop shortcut. You can create a shortcut for the 110mm, and don't create a shortcut for the other 200mm. It will be easier to distinguish, or you can create both of them, then modify the name of the shortcut. Right-click BLSIP Simple. Click to show more options. Click Create Shortcut. Then drag the shortcut to the desktop. That's it. We double-click to open the software again. Focus. Switch on top of galvanometer. Switch the focal length lights for different scenes. Now this button is the focus light of 110mm. Press it to make the button concave. This is the focusing red light of 200mm. Turn on the focusing red light according to the field lens size. Then we insert the focusing card. Two red dots will appear on the workbench. Turn the rocker on the manual column. You can rotate it clockwise or counterclockwise. Just align the two red dots, overlapping on the object to be engraved. The accuracy of laser engraving largely depends on accurate focusing. Different object heights require ray focusing. Press once to focus the 110mm lens. Switch to the focusing light of 110mm. This is the focusing light of 110mm. It's the same as the previous focusing method. Manually turn the rocker on the column. Make the two red light dots coincide on the object to be engraved. Text editing and engraving. Click the T text icon and then click anywhere in the box. Here are font options. We are now doing planar text engraving. We can use TrueType font. Here you can change the font style. Center. It makes the text centered in the center of the grid box. Mouse wheel scrolling can zoom the size of the software interface. Here you can change the text content. If you modify here, you must click Apply to save the parameters. Otherwise the modification will fail. Click on the red light. The engraving position can be adjusted manually. Now the preview effect is a mind shape. There is also a very intuitive preview effect. Click Stop. Check the red light display outline, then click the red light again. Now the preview style is, it directly shows each character. You can turn on the red light display outline for text. Red light display outline, which is more intuitive. Then we adjust the engraving position. There are two different preview effects. Adjust it according to your needs. Click Stop. Marking parameter column. Power. The higher the light, the greater the power. The deeper the carving, the lower the output power, the shallower the carving. Power 50. Speed. The higher the speed, the faster the laser moves, and the carving will be shallower. The lower the speed, the slower the laser moves, and the carving will be deeper. Speed 1000. The material reference table for engraving. You can contact the platform customer service or the after-sales technician after the engraving position is okay. Click Marking. Next we will fill in the text for engraving. Click the H-Fill command. Line spacing is 0.05. There is no need to set other parameters for text marking. Just modify the line spacing. Line spacing is the density of text filling. The larger the value, the faster the marking speed. The lighter the engraving color. Conversely, the smaller the value, the slower the marking speed. The deeper the engraving color. Click OK. Click Red Light Preview. Adjust the engraving position. Then stop the preview. The power and speed are still the same after confirming the position and parameters. Click to engrave the material reference table for engraving. You can contact the platform customer service or the after-sales technician. QR code editing and engraving. Click the T text icon. Click in the carving area. Click the font. Change the TrueType font to a barcode font. Now the QR code scans as text. We can change the content of the QR code here. Click Apply. Click H to open the fill settings window. Line spacing is 0.05 and leave the others as default. Adjust the size and position. Click to apply. Center. Click the red light to preview the carving position. Adjust the carving position. Power 30. Speed 1000. After the position and parameters are determined. Click to engrave the material reference table for engraving. You can contact the platform customer service or the after-sales technician. Variable text editing and engraving. Let's take out the pedal. Turn off the power first. Then plug the pedal cable into the interface on the back. The interface of the connecting line and the machine. There is a slot. Align the slot with the slot on the machine interface. Then tighten. Turn on the power switch. Click on Text. Change the barcode font to TrueType font. Check the Enable Variable Text. Click Add. Click on the serial number. Start with serial number 1, current number 1, and finally number 100. It will engrave a number from 1 to 100 by pressing the marker. So you don't need to change the content in the software. Decimal mode. Click OK. It currently becomes 1. Click Text Fill. Line spacing is 0.05 and other defaults are fine. Set power to 30. Speed 1000. Click the red light to preview the carving position. Adjust the carving position. Click Stop. Adjust the text size and position. Click on the red light again. Adjust the engraving position. After the position and parameters are determined, click to engrave. After engraving, you need to adjust the carving position. When clicking to carve, the number 1 on the software will directly become 2, because we have adjusted the final number 100 before. We don't need to change the text to engrave. The text will automatically become the next number, which is a more convenient way to engrave. Then click Preview to confirm the position. After confirming the location, click the engraving directly. Repeat this process. There is also a more convenient way. We use the pedal to engrave. Just adjust the engraving position of the card. The pedal function is for engraving. It can't preview the carving position, so we still need to do it on the software. Click the red light to preview, then press the pedal, and the machine starts to engrave. We can adjust the carving position. To adjust the carving position, then press the pedal again. That's it. Just repeat it like this. The material reference table for engraving. You can contact the platform customer service or the after-sales technician. Edit and engrave black and white images. Click on Draw Image. Select a black and white image. Click Open. Roll the mouse wheel to zoom in or out the carving interface. Adjust the size and position. Click Center and Reverse. Uncheck it. Check Grayscale. Check DPI. Check the dot pattern. The larger the dot time, the deeper the carving effect. Check bidirectional scan and adjust point power. Fix DPI 300 by 300. The higher the DPI value, the clearer the carving effect. Click to apply. Speed 1000. Power 30. The engraving material reference table. You can contact the platform customer service or after-sales technicians. Click the red light preview position to adjust the engraving position. Stop preview. After the position parameters are determined, click to engrave. Image editing and carving. Click on Draw Picture. Select a picture. Adjust the size and position. Check the reverse and grayscale. Check reverse to engrave photos. Fix DPI to 500 and 500. The higher the DPI value, the clearer the carving effect. Click to apply. The speed and power remain unchanged. Click the red light to preview the carving position. Manually adjust the carving position. Stop preview. Click Engrave after confirming the location parameters. The material reference table for engraving. You can contact the platform customer service or the after-sales technician. Vector editing and engraving. Click Vector. Select a vector diagram. Center. Adjust the size and position. Center. Click H to fill the command. Line spacing is 0.05. Other parameters are default. Click OK directly. Speed 1000, power 20. Click the red light to preview the carving position. After the position parameters are determined, click to engrave. The material reference table for engraving. You can contact the platform customer service or the after-sales technician. The tutorial of the rotating shaft. Loosen it with a hex wrench here. Here, you can adjust the width of the rotating shaft. This width is suitable for carving lipstick tubes or other objects of similar size to lipstick tubes. But when we carve larger cups, we don't need to adjust it to be so narrow, just wide enough. Then tighten it again. Next, install the rotary axis connecting wire. Insert this end into the rotating shaft. Place the rotating shaft on the engraving platform of the machine. The head of the rotating shaft needs to be placed on, facing the right side of the front of the machine. The other end of the connection cable is plugged into the interface on the back of the laser head. We turn off the machine first. Both the interface of the connecting cable and the machine have a slot. Align the slot with the slot on the machine interface. Then tighten the fixing screw. Then turn on the machine switch. We use a caliper or ruler to measure the diameter of the cup. We need to fill in the cup diameter in the software later. The diameter we measured is 65. Remember the diameter you measured. Then put the cup on the rotating axis. Focus the rotation axis. We are using a 110mm field lens. If the button is sunken, press it to make it protrude. Switch to the focusing light of 110mm. Turn the rocker on the manual column. Shake it clockwise or counterclockwise. Just align the two red dots, overlapping on the object to be engraved. The accuracy of laser engraving largely depends on accurate adjustment. If the height of the object is different, it needs to be readjusted. Like the focal position of the cup, the focal length should be at the highest point of the cup. This is the adjustment completed. Rotary axis text engraving. Click the T text icon. Change the text content. Click Apply. Click the H fill command. Line spacing is 0.05. Text marking does not require other parameters. Just modify the line spacing. Line spacing is the density of text filling. The larger the value, the faster marking speed, the lighter the engraving color. Conversely, the smaller the value, the slower the marking speed, the deeper the engraving color. Object overall calculation. Uncheck it. Click OK. Speed 500. With power 100. Centered. Click any point on the text, or the in the middle, when the points on the outer frame of the text become 2. And the mouse becomes a rotation style. Hold the mouse on the upper right corner or other corner to rotate it, or press the Control key and the up and down keys on the keyboard to rotate it, to rotate the text into a vertical state. For example, if the bottle mouth is facing right, rotate it to the right. Motion axis. To engrave the text, click to rotate the text to engrave. Confly. Check the reversal. Check the rotation axis. Check the only speed ratio. Test. The diameter of the workpiece is the width of the cup. We measured 65 for the bow diameter. Fill in 65 for the diameter of the workpiece. Number of pulses 32,500. The main parameter of RT5 roller engraving is the number of pulses. You can multiply the diameter of the object by 500. Make a fine-tuning on this formula. Click forward. To make the engraved object rotate exactly once. If it doesn't rotate or rotates more, the number of pulses needs to be increased, or decrease it a little until it rotates a full circle. The number of pulses per revolution. Fill in what we just tested. Number of pulses 32,500. Then click OK. Extend the axis direction, y-axis. Workpiece diameter 65, which is the width of the bottle we measured. The smaller the motion step length is, the higher the precision of the carving, but the smaller the step, the longer the engraving time. The red light preview of the rotating axis. Click the red light in the rotating axis text marking command. Then manually adjust the carving position. Click Stop. Click Engrave after position and parameters are confirmed. The engraving material reference table. You can contact the platform customer service or the after-sales technician. Rotation axis vector engraving. Click Vector. Select a vector image. Click Center. Click H to fill the command. Line spacing 0.05. Object overall calculation. Uncheck it. Click OK. Adjust the size and position of the vector image. Click to apply. Rotating vector graph. to rotate the vector image into a vertical state. For example, if the bottle mouth is facing right, rotate it to the right. Speed 800. Power 100. Axis of motion. For engraving pictures or vector graphics, select split marking. Exercise step size 0.1. The bigger the engraving, the lower the fineness. The faster the engraving time will be, the smaller the step length, the higher the detail, and the longer the engraving time will be. Click the dividing line to preview. The diameter of the workpiece is the width of the engraving. We measured it to be 65. Conflag. Check invert. Check the rotation axis. Check the enable reduction ratio. The pulse number is 32,500. The main parameter of RT5 ball screw engraving is pulse number. You can multiply the diameter of the object by 500. Make a fine-tuning on this formula to make the engraved object rotate exactly once. If it doesn't rotate or rotates more, the value of the pulse number needs to be increased or decrease a little until it rotates once. Then click OK, the red light preview of the rotating axis. Click the red light in the split carving command. Manually adjust the engraving position. Stop preview, click engrave after the position and parameters are determined. The engraving material reference table. You can contact the platform customer service or the after-sales technician. Tutorial on using the rotating fixture. First we need install the rotating fixture together with the base plate. The rotating fixture is aligned with the holes on the base plate. Then use the screws in the toolkit to install it. Tighten the screws with a hex wrench. Next, we install the bracket. Align the slide at the bottom of the bracket with the base plate. This can be adjusted to the position you need. Then tighten the white knob. You can shake it by hand to see if it is tightened. This bracket, you can rotate here to change the height of the bracket. Then we loosen the fixture head first. Lift it up a little. Tighten it further. This makes it easier to install the gripper. Rotate here to expand the moving axis. This is used to adjust the width of the gripper. Then install the metal clamps on this shaft respectively. The installation width is adjusted according to the carving. Metal jigs can be used to engrave smaller items such as rings. And the plastic fixture next to it can be used to carve large items like cups. This is how it's installed. Next, install the ring on the rotating fixture. Let's carve the ring. First, lift the fixture head. Then install the ring. Place the ring in the slot of the clamping clip. Then turn the clamp outward until the ring is stuck. Then loosen and flatten the fixture head and tighten it. Place the fixture on the engraving platform of the machine. Place the fixture head on the right side facing the machine. Plug in the connecting cable. You can lift the fixture head and insert it. Then flatten the clamp head again. Tighten again. Plug the other end into the interface on the back of the machine. We turn off the machine first. The interface of the connecting cable and the machine. There is a slot. Align the slot with the slot on the machine interface. Then tighten the fixing screw. Then turn on the machine switch. This is done. Focusing. Manually turn the rocker on the column. You can rotate it clockwise or counterclockwise. Make the two red light dots coincide on the object to be engraved. Text engraving of rotating fixtures. Click the T text icon. Change text content. Click Apply. Click H to fill the command. Line spacing 0.05. Calculate the object as a whole, do not tick. Click OK. Center. Click any point on the text, or the middle difference, when the points on the outer frame of the text become 2, and the mouse becomes a rotation style. Hold the mouse on the upper right corner or other corner of the text to rotate it, or press the Control key and the up and down keys on the keyboard to rotate it. To rotate the text into a vertical state. For example, if the bottle mouth is facing right, rotate right. Speed 1000, power 80, the engraving material reference table. You can contact the platform customer service or the after-sales technician. Motion axis. To engrave the text, click Rotate Text Marker. Workpiece diameter 22, which is the entire width of the ring. The motion step length is 0.1. The larger it is, the lower the precision of carving. The faster the engraving time will be. The smaller, the higher the precision of carving. The longer the engraving time will be. Can fly. The number of pulses per revolution of the rotating fixture. Default 6,400. Only the number of pulses per revolution of the rotating fixture is default. Check reverse. Check the rotation axis. Check the gear ratio. Click OK. Select the extended axis direction as the Y-axis. Red light preview of the rotating fixture. In the Rotate Axis text marking command, click Red light. You can see that this frame has exceeded the width of the ring. Stop preview. Resize the text again. Click Apply. Click Center. Click the motion axis again. Click Rotate Text Marking. Click the red light. Now it doesn't exceed the width of the ring. Then we manually adjust the engraving position. Stop preview. After the position and parameters are determined, click on Engraving. Next, we'll engrave the cup. First, remove the metal clamp. Then rotate the moving axis of the fixture head away. Then lift the fixture head. Let's install the plastic clamp. In the toolkit, the other 3 screws in the toolkit, in sequence with the gripper, install onto the fixture head. It is also based on the size of the carving to install it in the right position. Tilt the fixture head down a bit. Let's put the cup on it. Then screw here. Screw it until the fixture secures the cup. That's it. Focusing. Manually turn the rocker on the column. Make the 2 red light dots coincide on the object to be engraved. Vector engraving of rotating fixtures. Click Vector. Select a vector image. Click Center. Adjust the size and position of the vector image. Click the H fill command. Calculate the object as a whole, do not tick. Line spacing 0.05. Click OK. Click Center. Rotate the vector image. Rotate the vector image into a vertical state. For example, if the bottle mouth is facing right, rotate it to the right. Speed 1000, power 60. Click on the motion axis. Click Split Marker. Workpiece diameter 65, which is the width of the cup. Motion step length is 0.1. Click on the split line to preview. Click Parameters. The number of pulses per revolution of the rotating fixture. Default 6,400. Only the number of pulses per revolution of the rotating fixture is the default. Check Reverse. Check the rotation axis. Check the gear ratio. Other parameters can be left as default. Click OK. Click Red light. Adjust the engraving position. Stop preview. After the position and parameters are determined, click on Engrave. The engraving material reference table. You can contact the platform customer service or the after-sales technician.